Hi, I'm Tony Vance. I'm the director for the Center for Cybersecurity at Temple University, and I'm here to talk to you about how to protect your data online. Most people care a lot about their online privacy, they just don't realize it. Maybe they just haven't stopped to think about it. It's important to consider that your data might be misused by other people in ways that you don't intend. Online, if you're not paying for a service, then you are actually the product. That company is somehow monetizing your activity. So if you're using Facebook or Google or other services, the service is free because they're selling your data or using your data somehow. And it's important to think about what those uses could be. There are a number of tools. For example, you could use a web browser that protects your privacy online. Mozilla Firefox and Safari now actively prevent advertisers from tracking you across the websites you visit. You can also use a software extension, a browser extension like uBlock Origin or Ghostery, and this will also prevent these third-party cookies from tracking you. Update your software and your devices. So whether your mobile device or your laptop, that you keep those up to date. And many people don't realize that when they get an update notice, that's actually a security message. If you don't keep them up to date, then that means that your devices are vulnerable to attack by hackers. Use a password manager. A password manager simplifies your life in so many ways because it lets you create unique passwords that are also strong across all of the sites you use. Two-factor authentication, or sometimes it's called multi-step authentication, which means that not only do you use a password to log in, but also a code or a device that you use in combination with your password to log into a site. Place a credit freeze with the top 3 credit bureaus, which are Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And often you see when a company is breached that they offer free credit monitoring, and that's not entirely useless, but it doesn't prevent identity theft. It just tells you after the fact once it's happened. It's much better to have a credit freeze because then a criminal couldn't open up a line of credit in your name. My 5th suggestion is to use some automated backup. So a lot of people use a tool like Owlbox or Dropbox to back up their data, but the key is to make it automatic, to back up all of your data and to have that happen on a regular basis. So part of the problem is that in the United States, we don't have a comprehensive set of privacy laws like there now is in the European Union. In states like California and others, they are soon to enact or are proposing legislation to protect online privacy, but there's nothing comprehensive in the United States yet. And that means that it's ultimately our responsibility to protect our data online and to stay educated.